My blessed child, I'm your Father Yahweh, yea Jehovah, Most High God. My little one, I come to you today to reaffirm and to confirm several things. First, my little one, I would have you see the ocean waves as they crash into the rocky shoreline. Clear water it is, with tiny bubbles and froth as it crashes up on the rocks. And, from where you stand now, low at the water's edge, and up on a flat and smooth rock, near the water, you cannot appreciate either what is above you, or what lies far out beyond the shore. For, I, myself, have put you here upon this shore rock, and for this time of great travail and suffering, that I myself have put you in. I have kept your focus very narrow. In fact, I have kept from you so much, as I only wanted for you to focus on the task at hand. And that, my little one, has been the birthing of my holy seed, and yes, the birthing of my kingdom in the earth. Though much goes on around you, and much is going on all over the world, I have not allowed you to go there, to walk in that, or to even see it. For, I have needed for you to stay disciplined, and to have a very narrow focus, until such time that this work is done. And even still, I keep you at this place, at my water's edge, sheltered beneath the boulders and the rocks, but nestled firmly upon my own rock, upon my own solid foundation. For, the time is not yet when you will soar off this rock, and with the wind at your face, and to your rear, you will taste the salt of the air, and of the sea, and of the earth. Oh, yes, my child, I keep you here for now, but oh so short is your stay, oh so very short indeed, until you will see the waters of the sea turn into liquid golden light, and the rocks will melt beneath the power which will come into your feet. Oh yes, a time is at hand when you will soar to unheard of heights, and you will literally melt from one reality to the next. A time when eagle's wings will carry you to all places that I so choose, and with a touch of your hand will heal thousands. I ask you now, who could imagine such a thing? Who could imagine a time of heaven in the earth? I say, my little one, that none can imagine such things. For this has never been. None has witnessed such things. Not with their carnal eyes. But soon, oh so soon, many will see the radiance of my power, of my glory, as they move from place to place in my liquid light. They themselves being liquid and without bounds. Oh, who has heard of such a thing? Who has seen it? Who has imagined it? But, as for you, my little one, you stand on the precipice. You stand on the brink of walking in such power, for it is now in you in great measure. My glorious holy seed is now full of my power in you, and growing daily in my radiance and strength. It is spinning with a faster spin, rotating in a greater power and strength, and all of this since the 23rd of October. But, I say, alas, O foolish humans, for you think you know, you perceive that you know, and you know nothing. Did my son not warn you to watch the heavens, that there would be signs in the heavens before the day of the Lord? Oh yes, great signs. My little one, do you believe it to be a coincidence that the great radiance began to occur in the heavens on that same day that I picked you up and threw you out into a fast spin? Do you think this is a coincidence? No, my father. You know that I have wondered about this. My little one, what you have witnessed is my hand at work. And this great explosion in the heavenlies, created only with a flip of my wrist, and all that is seen here is my way of shouting to the whole world that a heavenly event of grand proportions is at hand, and it involves the birthing of my man-child back to me. It must be birthed back to me before the time that I will send it back into the earth, full of my radiance, full of my holiness and power. This must be, and soon. Yet, Father, You have said that only certain ones will receive the man-child shortly, and that most will receive him at the time that they cross the portal entrance on the way to your holy mountain. My little one, you have heard correctly in this, but a great deal you do not understand about these works, and many do not understand either, is just how this will be. For I have not told it. I have only given glimpses, and while some of what I have given may seem confusing to some, I have kept it that way. But, even so, I have given heavenly glimpses of what is at hand to many. The 144,000 will surely follow close behind you when you come to my holy mountain. But who you do not know, and what you do not understand, and have not understood, is the timing of these things. My little one, as a man-child who is within you rotates faster and faster, and with more and more power, this new DNA, the man-child, will begin to move out and to literally fill up all 17 layers of the heavenly portal, which goes to my throne. It is working hard on this, and even from hour to hour, it is growing. And while you would have liked to complete this work years ago, for your prosecution and suffering has been so great, this could not be, for I have a perfect timing in all things. So, at this time, the man-child is rotating very rapidly, and it is moving out to fill up all 17 layers of this portal. But, even so, this may take a little time yet, not a lot, for this is moving quickly. At the time when this is completed, the man-child will be propelled into my presence. But so will you, for he is an intricate part of you, my little one. At the instant that you are propelled into my presence with the man-child, a quickening will take place in the spirits, in the hearts, bodies, souls, etc., of those who are now in line to receive this man-child. As I told you previously, not all of the 144,000 will receive the man-child now. But first, you will go to those who are in line to be the kings and queens, who will rule my kingdom. Now, these numbers who are in line to be kings and queens, the numbers who will first bear the man-child, are rather large. But, even so, these numbers will receive it first. And yes, they will all be tried and tested in severe and harsh ways. And yes, some of these will not make the grade to be queens and kings. But even so, they will be afforded the chance to bear this kind of power. Now, the power which is initially afforded to each one may vary. In other words, some of these who get the man-child at first will indeed walk in more power than others. For through their great tests and trials, they've made themselves ready to bear it. Now, here's what you're wondering about. You're wondering about the parable of the sower, and how that fits in with the work that these will do. My little one, what is freely given to these, they give out. That is, they will give out the kingdom power, and to many will be given a tiny kingdom seed. But of those who get this tiny kingdom seed, it will actually grow in only a small number. Now, Father, is this different than what the rest of the 144,000 will get, as far as the man-child? Different indeed, for as the rest of the 144,000 cross over through the portal, at that instant, they will get the man-child in its great power, and at that instant also will appear on my holy mountain. All of these I will soon marry, and they will come back into the earth in the fullness of my blazing glory and power. But this is not just yet. Now, my child, I shall pour out my glory and my power on all nations, and all of this is to harvest more souls, who will thereafter be worthy to be taken off the planet, just prior to my pouring out of my wrath. But my bride, my holy ones, will not be removed entirely from the earth for long. They will come right back, and with greater, much greater power than what you have seen at this time. When my man-child makes it back to my throne, and only then will the world see the manifestations of my kingdom in the earth. This is close, near, very near. Your time of suffering is drawing to a close. Be of good cheer, for you shall soon, Oh, so soon. Quickly now, you will see my face. I am your Father Yahweh, Yea Jehovah, Most High God.